Hey, what's going on, vinyl community? Christian here, front to back vinyl, here with a new video. Just gonna show all my Aerosmith albums in my collection. Nothing crazy. Just want to show my collection. I put it out there in a previous video. Would you like to see my Aerosmith albums? And I had a couple people say yes, so that's what this video is all about. I'm no expert on Aerosmith. Um, you know, didn't study up on Wikipedia or anything. I'm just going to show you the albums and my history with Aerosmith and what I think of them. So, anyway, without further ado, let's go this way. This is their debut album, just called Aerosmith. Came out in 1973. This is a later pressing. The original pressings, as anyone knows who collects classic rock, it was pretty much this picture, but much smaller with the clouds around them. It was just called Aerosmith, but I think in the 1976, Dream On became popular on the radio again, so they kind of changed the name of the album to Dream On. Aerosmith featuring Dream On. Their debut album, 1973 on Columbia. The thing I love about Aerosmith, along with many bands from this era, from the 70s, 60s, 70s, were when they weren't touring, they were in the studio. Basically, Aerosmith put out an album every single year. This one, being the first album, came out in 73. This is a later pressing. Here's the back cover. Obviously, the song that is probably my favorite Aerosmith song is Dream On, because it's got everything you want in a song. It starts out slow, kind of dramatic, and then it rocks out at the end. So it's like the perfect formula for a great radio friendly hit. I just love that song. I mean, when I think of the song, I think of just cruising in my car, listening to it on the radio. Yeah, it's just a great song. I would love to get an original pressing, but I know they reissued it with the original cover, which I'd like to get that, but an original copy would be pretty cool. Songs, obviously Dream On. The other big song that was on here was Mama Kin. I mean, those are the two highlights for me. There's the track listing. Yeah, I'm not going to go into producers and where it was recorded and such. I'm just showing you my records. So yeah, great debut album. Not their best, but a decent album. Yeah, like I say, Dream On and Mama Kin are the two top songs on there for me. And then next up we've got Get Your Wings, 1974, the following year. Every single year in the 70s, they're pumping out albums with good, getting better, progressively getting better. Get Your Wings, their second album again on Columbia. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention the names of the members of the band. We've got Steven Tyler, lead vocal, harmonica, etc. Joe Perry on lead guitar, Brad Whitford on rhythm guitar, Tom Hamilton on bass, and Joey Kramer on drums. I was going to do that at the beginning, but you know how I do videos. I just let the tape roll and just go with it. So back to Get Your Wings, 1974. Great album. I mean, it's up there, my favorite albums by them. Same Old Song and Dance, a classic. Hear it on the FM radio all the time. Lord of the Thighs, another great song. Spaced Woman of the World, not so much. Train Kept A-Rollin', that's a jam right there, man. That may be my favorite song off this album. Pandora's Box. Yeah, Trim kept a rolling. I used to play that song on guitar. I used to jam with my buddies and play that song. I just love that, the way that Aerosmith does it. Um, yeah, solid album by Aerosmith. Next up, 1975. I think I'm right. Toys in the Attic. Let me see. Yeah, I had no Inner Sleeve. Another great album. This one is probably my second favorite album by Aerosmith. I have the lights on up above me because it's hard for me to read. Usually when I film, I have the light turned off, but my eyes aren't good enough. I want to be able to read this. Toys in the Attic, great song. Walk This Way, big 10-inch record. Subliminal message there. Yeah, great song. Walk This Way, obviously huge radio hit. Sweet Emotion, one of their best. Definitely their top 5 songs of all time. Round and Round. Is that the old? No, that's an original song. That's not the old Rolling Stones, or I forget, Chuck Berry or something. Toys in the Attic, Walk This Way, Sweet Emotion, killer album. Definitely probably my second favorite Aerosmith album. 1976. Yep, I'm in order. 1976, we have my favorite Aerosmith album, Rocks. Not only is it my favorite, it's a many favorite of others out there in the vinyl community. Here's the inner sleeve, and cool artistic drawing of the band. Not only is it a great album, it's one of those albums, I think it was the first album that I ever owned of Aerosmith. I think my brother bought it when he was in college or something, brought it home and just fell in love with this record. Killer album. Back in the Saddle, definitely one of my favorite songs. Rat in the Cellar, Sick as a Dog is one of my favorite songs. Lickin' Promise, Nobody's Fault. Yeah, man, just great stuff. And killer album, man. I don't know what else to say. I mean, anyone that knows Aerosmith, Rocks is my favorite album by them. Toys in the Attic would be second. Next up we have Draw the Line. Kind of reminds me of Who by Numbers, the album cover. It's got sort of a matte finish. Pretty good record, not as good as the last 4 albums, but Draw the Line's obviously the big hit. Here's the inner sleeve, just the logo and just band information stuff. Don't have a lot to say about this record. They do a cover of Milk Cow Blues. It's cool. Bright Light, Fright, Get Up. Yeah, Draw the Lines is the one song that I'm very familiar with. But yeah, not a bad album. After Aerosmith Rocks, I remember buying this at the record store when it came out, live bootleg, and this came out in '78, double live album. Cool gatefold there, great photos of them live, and it's got this cool inner sleeve, band photos, and the inner sleeve kind of reminds me of like the bootleg series, like the Kiss bootleg series, and even Aerosmith has a bootleg series that kind of has this sort of a tan cover and with just a plain logo on it. And let me look at the other inner sleeve. There's some more photos. And yeah, this was basically my first introduction to Aerosmith as far as their earlier work. I heard these live versions before I heard the studio versions outside of what was on the radio. I mean, opens up with Back in the Saddle, Sweet Emotion, Lord of the Thighs. Here, let me just show you. Killer set list. It's got all the good stuff on it. Chip Away. Yeah, so yeah, I remember buying this and really enjoying it. So this is it's not a real slick recording, because you can hear mistakes and stuff in Steven Tyler's vocals and the guitar, you know, just in general, which is what a bootleg is all about, right? So anyway, live bootleg. And next up we have Night in the Ruts, and this came out the following year, I think 79. Yeah, 1979. And here's the back cover, and this is the inner sleeve. And it's cool on the back. It's got an order form for that shows their catalog, and then an order form for merch, Aerosmith merch. So pretty cool. I wonder how many people actually cut this order form out off the cover to order stuff. Anyway, probably my least favorite of the ones I've shown already. I mean, it's okay. I can't remember Reefer-Headed Woman, Cheesecake, Bone to Bone, Remember, Chiquita. I don't think this album really had any hits or anything, but yeah, still the original lineup of the band, 1979. And after that, Joe Perry left the band for a bit, and they put out this album, Rock in a Hard Place. When did this come out? I'm assuming 1980. I showed this on a previous video. Still in the shrink wrap. I'm keeping the shrink on because it's got this incredible hype sticker on there. But this is better. This is better than Night in the Ruts, in my opinion. This is a good album. I was sort of had a preconceived notion that this was going to suck, you know, because, you know, the band's splitting up. It's not. I think we got Tom Hamilton on bass and Steven Tyler, and the rest of the guys are all new. So I was thinking it's probably not a cohesive album, but this is I'm really surprised at how good this was. So Bitches Brew, great song. That one is probably my favorite. Lightning Strikes, Bolivian Ragamuffin, Cry Me a River. Yeah, so yeah, I'm surprised how good it was. So happy to have that. Inner sleeve just kind of shows their discography on one side, and then some info on the back about the recording and such. So yeah, pleasantly surprised. I was really surprised how good that was. Okay, next up we have, what year did this come out? I think it was 81. I might be wrong. My eyes are not 100%. Done with Mirrors came out. I think the band is back together. Here's the inner sleeve. And it looks like the guys are back. Joe's back. Joey Kramer. Joe Perry, obviously. So it's not a bad album. It's you know, there's sort of I think they were still I think they were still drinkers or substance abuse issues with, you know, I can't ignore that the history of the band with that issue they had. So anyway, not a bad album. I actually like Rock in a Hard Place better, but it's not bad. And then they came, what can I say? They came back they sobered up, they got their shit together, and they put out this one, Permanent Vacation. Oops. Here they are in jail, Permanent Vacation, in jail. And it's got lyrics and a band photo. Yeah, I mean, you can't deny that they definitely got their act together and put this guy out, which is a great album. I mean, you can't deny it. You still hear it on the radio. Ragdoll, Dude Looks Like a Lady, Angel. They do a cover of the Beatles' I'm Down, which is really cool. Still in the shrink wrap on Geffen. Yeah, they're switched over to Geffen by this time. But anyway, this is the last Aerosmith album that I have. I do not have Pump. I think I may have had it on CD at one time. And Get a Grip. I think I've had that on CD. But I'm showing vinyl. So this is what my vinyl collection is, guys. So anyway, tell me what your favorite Aerosmith song is, album. Have you ever seen them live? I've never seen them live. Yeah, just I've seen lots of bands in the late 70s and 80s and stuff, and never saw Aerosmith. So if you've seen Aerosmith live, tell me down below how it was, what year, what, etc., and also what your favorite songs are by the band. And anyway, that's my Aerosmith vinyl collection. If you like what I did and would like to see other bands catalog, I can do that. So just leave a message below. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this. Please like and subscribe. I forgot to say it in my last video. Please give this video a thumbs up and like and subscribe to my channel, because I get a decent amount of views, but a lot of people aren't giving me thumbs up. I'm trying to get my new channel kind of out there. So if you wouldn't mind, I really appreciate it. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.